So Zaya is a thing now. I think that's why I'm genuinely upset with the world. Hi, it's Kendall. I'm ranting about Zaya today because in the promo there was Zaya, Maya, and Zig. I hate that ship so much. It is my ultimate no TP. So basically in the promo there was Zig wrapping his arm around Maya, and then Maya comes up to him and Grace, and Zig hands her a gun, and then later Maya's holding the gun. Let's start out with why I hate Zaya, because I should probably explain why I hate Zaya and why they're the worst fucking couple ever. I used to like Zaya when they first were shown, and I was rooting for them for a while. I was rooting for them to happen up until Doll Parts. Look, I was really excited about the Zaya kiss, and I didn't really ship Camaya. I thought they were cute, but wasn't like, Camaya like I am today. I can't ship them because in the beginning, Zig basically ditched Maya out of nowhere when Tori came back right away. Part of the reason why I can't like Zig. I don't like Zig, and I know Jesse's gonna like attack me, but I don't like Zig. I've never liked Zig at all. But anyway, we're not talking about why I don't like Zig, even though I could rant about that, but I'm not going to. So Zig showed interest in Maya. He basically played her, and then was like, JK Tori. But whatever, okay. He was just being a stupid just being a stupid 15-year-old boy. I get it. But then in Doll Parts, like, what was the episode? It was the episode where him and Tori went on that date, Little Mistake. And he said how he loved her and all that. And Zori basically admitted that they loved each other and they were fine. There was no problems with Zori. I didn't ship them. But I mean, it's not like I was like, oh my god, Zori girls. I was like, okay, whatever, Zori. You're cool, whatever. And then randomly, Zig starts to show interest in Maya. Last time I checked, Zig was in love with Tori. Not in love, probably, because they're only Niners. But he loved her. Like, they were okay. They weren't fucking fighting or anything. It wasn't like they were on a spiral downward. So yeah, him starting to have feelings for Maya was out of nowhere. Maya having feelings for Zig wasn't too out there, because she did have a crush on Zig. And then she wanted attention, and Cam wasn't giving her the attention she wanted. So I guess it's not too far-fetched for Maya to be like, okay, Zig, and then get all into him now. I mean, Maya gets into whatever boy gives her attention. That's literally always been her character, but... So, they kiss in Doll Parts. The kiss is hard to tell, like, who leaned in first. I'm not gonna go watch it, but it's hard to tell who leans in first from what I've watched before. I've watched it a couple times to try and figure it out. But they're like, okay, Zaya kisses, and Maya, the only one who would make sense for her to like Zig, like, that's the only part of this that would make sense. But then she says how she doesn't like him and goes back to Cam. And Cam doesn't deserve this shit. And then Zig is the one that ends up liking her overall. Okay? Like, Zig was with Tori. Zig was fine with Tori. Obviously, Cam and Maya weren't fine because Maya was seeking a lot of attention that Cam didn't give her. So that's why the start, well, that's not the start of Zaya. It's like a restart of Zaya? Yeah, that's why the restart of Zaya was fucking bullshit. Because it would have made more sense if Maya would have been all hung up on the kiss and not Zig. Then I might have been kind of okay with it, but not really, because I still hate Zaya, but it would make more sense now. If Maya would have been hung up on the kiss and Zori would have been together and Cam would have just lingered on and been Cam and dated Frankie. Cranky, oh my god, Cranky. Okay, here's another reason why I don't like Zaya. As Maya continued to tell him that she wasn't interested in him, he still went after her and basically ruined Camaya. I'm not saying that Zig was the reason that Cam killed himself. Like, technically he was, but he didn't know Cam was how he was. And he had never been exposed to anything like that, so he didn't know what he said was wrong at the time. Now he does, but I'll go more in depth in how I feel about that in my Cam video whenever I make it. But this is Zaya. So Zig was involved in Cam's death. It wasn't his fault, but he was involved. Cam knew Zig. Zaya, I don't want to like get yelled at, but Zaya kind of was the reason why he killed himself overall. That was his breaking thing. Like, he thought Maya deserved better, and he didn't want Maya to be stuck with him. I know that people are gonna argue with me and be like, it wasn't Zig's fault, and I know it wasn't really his fault, but they were just being teenage boys. They were fighting over a girl, you know. And Cam said that smart-ass comment to him on the steps. So no, it wasn't Zig's fault, but Zaya was part of the reason why Cam did commit suicide. And I know Maya's gonna date more guys. I think Maya needs to date a guy that isn't connected to Cam at all, because Zig is clearly connected to Cam. Zig knows who Cam was. But I don't want her to date Miles either, because Miles is a dick and Matt Langsworth just sucks. So basically Zaya makes no sense. And they're both just, ugh. Zaya is so gross. I can't. It's not even because I'm a diehard Camaya shipper. Here's the thing, I was rooting for Zaya up until Doll Parts, but then it was poorly put together. I shipped Zaya over Camaya. I know. Up until Doll Parts, but then it was poorly put together and it made no sense at all. That's basically why I don't ship Zaya. It's not even the whole Cam thing that went down with them. It's Doll Parts. And then the Cam thing added to it, and it's not like, I don't even know, I can't stand them. I hope this is understandable in some way. I just fucking hate Zaya. I'm sorry. They're completely gross. Oh my god, Zaya. This has been a message from your local anti-Zaya shipper. Zaya is the Antichrist. Ah.